Hi, I'm Diane Cometa, and today on Dishing with Di, I'm going to show you how to make molten chocolate lava cakes. These are individual rich chocolate cakes with a moist chocolatey center. So let's get started on Dishing with Di. First, you want to get your oven preheated to 425 degrees and put the rack in the center. Then, get some ramekins. These are 4-ounce ramekins. I've sprayed them with non-stick spray and I put them on a baking sheet. Now I have some softened, unsalted butter here, and I've cut that in some small pieces, and I'm going to put that into this microwave safe bowl along with some bittersweet chocolate and some semi-sweet chocolate. Now I'm going to take this and pop it in the microwave until everything's all melted. Now that that's all melted, I'm just whisking it together to combine it thoroughly. Now I'm going to sift in some confectioner's sugar. This is also known as powdered sugar or icing sugar. And I'm sifting it because lots of times there's lumps in it, so I don't want to put any lumps into this. All right, that's good, no lumps. And now we're just gonna add a little pinch of salt. We want the salt in there to bring out the sweetness. And now we're just gonna mix this together until it's nice and smooth. Now over here, I have an egg yolk and a whole egg at room temperature. And to that, I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract in, just so we can get some more flavor into these cakes. These are so simple to make and they're so rich and delicious, and it's just something that you could really whip up in just, as you can see, a matter of a few minutes. So now I'm just gonna whisk this together until it's really well combined. And now we're just gonna pour this in. Now mix that together until that's thoroughly combined too. Now the last ingredient in this simple recipe is some all-purpose flour. So I'm also going to sift this in and throw this right into the mix. And now mix that through gently, just until the flour disappears. Now we're ready to put it into our ramekins, and that is it. So grab a spoon and just take your little ramekins and divide the batter into them evenly. Now put this into your 425 degree oven for 13 to 15 minutes until the edges are set and the center is soft. Then you're going to let it rest for about 1 minute, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Once they're done, take a knife or an offset spatula and just go around the edges just to make sure that they're released from the sides. Then grab yourself a pot holder. I have this rubber one here. And you're going to just take it and carefully invert your serving dish onto the top and then flip it over carefully. And just lift this baby. And now some confectioner's sugar just for a simple finish, and just dust this over the top. And then if you want it to look a little extra special, get some fruit. This is a strawberry, and I've just kind of fanned that out a little bit. But let's cut into this baby and see what it looks like. That is some molten chocolate lava cake. Let me get my fork and get that piece right there. If you like chocolate, you're gonna love this. This is delicious. Perfect with ice cream too. The recipe is on my website, dishingwithdi.com, and I hope I made your life a little easier, more enjoyable, and delicious. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.